Do we often hear the chatter in our mind? Why this suffering? Why me? Will this suffering ever end? Will I ever be happy? I'd like to read some lines from this book, No Mud, No Lotus by Thich Nhat Hahn. Both suffering and happiness are of an organic nature, which means they are both transitory, they are always changing. The flower, when it wilts, becomes the compost. The compost can help the flower grow again. Happiness is also organic and impermanent in nature. It can become suffering, and suffering can become happiness again. It is possible, of course, to get stuck in the mud of life. It's easy enough to notice mud all over you at times. The hardest thing to practice is not allowing yourself to be overwhelmed by despair. When you're overwhelmed by despair, all you can see is suffering everywhere you look. You feel as if the worst thing is happening to you. But we must remember that suffering is a kind of mud that we need in order to generate happiness and joy. Without suffering, there's no happiness. So we shouldn't discriminate against the mud. We have to learn how to embrace and cradle our own suffering and the suffering of the world with a lot of tenderness. No mud, no lotus. Let's think about it.